Alright, what's good? Welcome to the first video in my Road to First Grade series. As you can probably tell by now, I've decided to play as a rookie. I started a Road to First Grade series like when the game first came out, but I just didn't have time to commentate and edit and stuff like that. I deleted all the eps for that. It was just gameplay, no commentary, but we're bringing it back. Road to First Grade. I chose to play as fullback, mainly because I wouldn't have to stay on one side for defense, and I'll always be on the shot when I'm at the back. And overall, you just get more creative freedom from fullback. You can chime in and out whenever you want, on either side of the field, basically playing as a third playmaker. As for the team that I chose, I wanted to switch it up. I've played off a New South Wales team, I played off a Queensland team, so I opted to go for the Canberra Raiders. Hopefully we can do well enough to earn a contract in the NRL. After our debut Holden Cup season, that'll be pretty good. If you saw where I allocated my points, basically, I'm trying to get my sprint speed, stamina and passing up. Sprint speed in Rugby League Live 3, in particular Be A Pro, is crucial if you want to succeed, especially on Legend difficulty. This rookie season will be a little different gameplay wise. There will probably be less highlights, so some videos might have 2 games in it. As we get close to scoring there, stopped inches from the line, and Southwell's going to crash over the line, but he gets held up. 4th tackle here, and they shift it to our centre, Leonardi, who fends past one, and he's going to score the first try of the game, and the first try of the season. Our kicker is Croker, Lachlan Croker, 10 in, 20 out, and he nails the kick. Back on attack here, as we take it on the second, throw the dummy, get past one and get the offload away to our winger Booth with space to move. He eventually gets wrapped up around 45 meters. A little risky for us to offload, but it paid off in the end. As we look to shift the ball, 5th and last here, I think we take the run on the short side. With space to move here, we put the chip through back in the field, and we're going to get the repeat set. Back here on the third as we run onto it, and we weave through traffic to score our first try of the game, and our first try on our road to first grade. Looking pretty decent in our Holden Cup debut for the Raiders, as Croker nails the kick once again. Back here on the third, inside the 40, and Iono's going to make a break downfield. It's the prop forward, I think, manages to get around the fullback and scores our 3rd try of the game. Croker to extend the lead to 18. As expected, no problems as he nails it from right in front. Back on attack, 2nd tackle. Looking to run onto it, dummy inside, pass out, put our winger into space, streaks away, one-on-one off the fullback, and he's tackled just inside halfway. 5th and last here as we call for the ball. Looking for a field goal here, just displaying our talents, slotting that 1 point and going up by 19. Back inside our 30 on attack, it's a 3rd tackle. We throw an inside ball, and Croker gets tackled on the 40. On the 4th, we're going to look for the line here. Once again, displaying our versatility in attack as we get the 40-20. With minutes left in the game here, we're in at first receiver. We call for the ball, throw a dummy, and we hit Bateman on the chest back on an inside angle as he scores our 4th try of the game. Back with Lachlan Croker here to put the cherry on top. 25 points to nil as we dominate the Sharks in the first game of the season, also managing to pick up man of the match for our efforts. A pretty successful debut for the Junior Raiders as we head right into round 2. Like I said, the games aren't that long. We're at home taking on the Junior Warriors. I don't really watch the Holden Cup, so I'm not too familiar with these players and I don't know how good these teams are in real life. There's a few names that I noticed from first grade, but that's about it. As we get started here, sitting on the wing, we call for the ball, running down the sideline, we put a grabber through, and we manage to regather here, but we get stopped in a great try-saving tackle there by their fullback. 5th and last, Middleton at first receiver here, as he gets the ball, kicks against the green, as Levi scores the first try of the game there. It was actually a really nice kick by the AI. Croker with the conversion, and he extends the lead to 6. Back on the 4th tackle, 32 minutes in, we call for the ball, and we almost make a break. Tackled inside their 20. They go to Middleton, he puts up a high ball, it's a great kick. Batted back into the hands of a Warrior. We have a lot of ground to cover, but luckily for us, it's the prop that's made the breakaway downfield. Back in the second half, it's the first tackle here. Looking to do a little bit of the dirty work as we run onto it, straight through a hole around the ruck. Finally wrapped up, inside their 40. 5th and last here. We call for it on the wing, we put up a high ball. It's a pretty decent kick. Bounces off the winger's shoulder, scooped up by a warrior. It's their second rower. Once again, we're going to cover ground quite easily here as we catch up and wrap him up. That's one of many reasons why you should focus on speed first. As we look for the ball here, game coming to an end. As you can probably tell by the scoreline, it was one of those grinding games. Couldn't spark anything in attack because the Warriors were pretty decent on defense. As we look to head down the short side, call for the ball, in some space here, and we're going to get around the fullback, scoring our second try of the season. Croker slots the 2-pointer here, from basically right in front. That's going to wrap up the first 2 rounds. We had a pretty strong debut. In the second round, we didn't get much ball. Actually, we just couldn't get anything going in attack, but we do however pick up man of the match, and as always guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
You say that I've changed, and maybe I have, but you a dime, babe. So change ain't always bad, but I always seem to lose it as soon as I get it. Now these women in these days, I ain't been of how I spit it, so